Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader, where last time we finished up our coronation business and we met with the head Inquisitor Kalkazar, I believe his name is, who basically told us to behave ourselves, right? Essentially that's what it boils down to. Help him out when we can, but ultimately we need to behave. Which we agreed to, because Heinrichs is our... We learned his name's Heinrichs, not Heinrichs. I like Heinrichs more. I'm going to keep calling him Heinrichs, probably. But, yeah, he's our boy, so we're going to stick with him. As long as he's with the Inquisition, we'll be with the Inquisition. But Erliette told us of a thing out here in the Atlassian Reach system. Which got a nice big eyeball behind it. Which I think that's really our only thing to do in this region, is to follow the breadcrumbs, right? Yeah. The Atlas Reach system. That is what this is, right? Oh, it says the Atlassian. I don't know. But it's going to be a dangerous journey because we have no navigator insight points. So it's a deadly journey. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Since the very start of the warp jump, rumors of ill omens have been widespread among the Voidsmen. Sudden deaths among the crew, ravaged corpses, jagged shadows lurking behind the bulkheads. A Terran day later, the mystery unraveled itself in a most heinous manner. An attempt on the rogue trader's life. The question of how the Drukhari Xenos came to be aboard the ship will have to be pondered some other time. Right now, the Lord Captain has to fight for her life. Damage taken in Victim Erebus. 9 points of damage. Okay. Keep the same group. I might take Erliette with us when we get into this system, since it's her quest. We'll have to see. And that coffee's hot. Oh, boy. Void ship depths. Okay. So if it's just Xenos, we shouldn't have too much of a problem, right? We can handle them. Oh, it looks pretty warpy in here, too. Oh, yeah, it's because we're in the warp, aren't we? In Baturium.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay. So we've seen this map before. I do remember this one.
Pay attention.
Go ahead, disarm that for me, Imogene. A crushed one.
Triumphant as always.
Alright. A handful of crushed ones. Let's go ahead and start this battle.
Your existence is naught but ashes. Cease and repent!
Cease and repent. Okay. Where can you get to, Classia? Because that kind of dictates where I need to be. Alright, I'm going to put you here. Abelard right here. Heinrich over here. Pascal right behind them. Argenta. Ooh, I can't get you there. Okay, I'll put you here then. Means a lot of people aren't going to have any cover, including myself. But what can you do? Alright, go ahead. Machine commune over here. Front line's gonna be right here. Back line be right here. And the rear line can be over here. Okay. Go ahead, hit them. Okay, well the front line's pretty useless now. Those guys went down a lot easier than I thought they would. Is this really the attempt on my life?
Me?
Okay, Waking Nightmare.
If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not...
Okay. And then we can just
If
easily
I
do this
may.
on him.
No! His ruby flesh is choking me!
And then, can I hit anybody else? I don't think so. Damn. Okay. In that case, go ahead and... You know what?
I'll show you why navigators are feared!
Show me. Okay, so I'm gonna move you here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Sworn enemy on him.
Victory is imminent.
And then reckless
At your
strike.
beck and call.
Charge him. Oh, that's gonna kill him.
One to a target.
Okay. Isn't there a guy over here? Yeah, he's too far. 3%
It will be
chance.
done.
It was close. Alright, endure. Defensive stance. Sure you can't hit him? Okay, fine.
I'll do what it takes.
Yeah, see, these are all melee too, but they have like a self-destruction aspect to them.
Rejoice
up here.
in battle! As the
Concentrated
Emperor
fire.
commands, I act. I'll do
Fire.
it.
Good. Run and gun.
As the Emperor commands.
Easy enough. Go
Doubt is
ahead
for the
and
weak.
pray. And inspire Heinrich.
Emperor, protect me. This way.
You need more than the Emperor to protect you. Alright, Imogene. Mark.
Ruin beckons.
Okay, I need to move. We're gonna get, that's gonna give me... There we go.
Ravage and conquer. A revelation
might be actually-
was sent to me.
Dumb, but
I will triumph.
I've done it.
One step closer.
Alright, Wild Hunt.
Whispers, guide my hand. Death shall reign. A blood-soaked tribute.
You almost got that kill. Mark
I
them too.
will triumph.
Oh, that's the one Drakari. Okay. Kill
I
him.
need no guidance. Satisfying demise.
Shoot
Ruin
them.
beckons.
43% chance. Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. Go and trap him.
I will triumph.
Running
One
gun.
step closer.
I gotta remember I can't always attack afterwards if I don't have any AP. Not bad. Okay, Abelard, you're gonna move here.
My place is at the fore. Indeed. I'm
Reckless
not
strike.
interested.
And this should take this guy out. Go ahead and endure now. Because you're about to take some damage.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
There we go. No enemies up there? Nope. Okay. Alright, Heinrich.
I'll put my psychic
move here.
abilities to use.
Can I do that now?
Throne's glory.
No. Okay. We're gonna have you charge up here then.
Naturally.
And... I can't reach him. Alright. Enfeeble
Let's see
him.
to it.
Nice. Nicely done.
Activating calculated fury output.
Can you hit him from here? Yeah. Kill him. Was that really it? I feel like that was too easy. There's something else, isn't there?
Ruinous favor prevails.
I don't know what's going on with my audio. I feel like I'm talking a lot louder than I usually am, but I'm not actually talking louder. I just picked up a lot of crap into my inventory. At the moment, it is impossible to remove trophies from cargo since communication with the flagship hasn't been established. Okay. Huh. Okay. I think that's everything.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Yep, no goods. All right. All right, we're here. Go ahead and chart new routes. No more new routes, but we did get another navigator point, so that's good. Go ahead and visit. What do we have in this system? No star system is alike. Each holds its revelations. Lord Captain, according to our telemetry, we have arrived at the coordinates you specified. The augurs do not register any activity on the surface of the local planets, biological or otherwise. But maybe the Xenos are using their arcane technology to conceal their presence. Maybe. Despite this, the augur crew managed to locate a faint signal at the system's edge. According to the data, it is coming from an unidentified vessel drifting in orbit of a local gas giant. My kin could have been faced with a new threat. Scavengers like pirates or something worse. If they were taken prisoner, Erliet's voice is trembling with something that could be either anger or fear. I am begging you, Elentok. Let us go to the shuttle. I can feel that the thread of fate has frayed and is about to snap. I cannot miss what may be the only chance to solve the mystery behind the disappearance of my home. Okay, okay. Is that this over here? Looks like it. Oh no, this is it. Alright, let's just go straight there. We'll explore the rest of the system afterwards. She seemed to think this was urgent, and after the Dragonis thing, it's in my mind that the speed at which you do quests could make a difference. Alright, we are going to leave... Oh, she's already been added anyway. Ain't that nice? Alright. Chartist Vessel. Whenever a character performs a melee attack, they gain 10 weapon skill and 20% critical hit chance for each ally adjacent to the target of this attack. I did not know that. That's good to know. Or if I had known it, I had forgotten it. So we definitely want to flank enemies if possible. Okay. First thing we need to make sure... Yeah, you're not where you're supposed to be. There we go. No! Ah, shit. Alright, Abelard there. Guess that's how it's supposed to... I was wrong anyway. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Intimidated officer. What's going on here?
Intriguing.
The lanky, haggard-looking officer with sunken cheeks stares at you in fright. His body is shivering as if from a feverish chill, and his eyes are darting back and forth anxiously. Your ladyship, rogue trader, what brings you to our humble ship? Stop shivering like a leaf in the wind, monkey. Answer me. Have you seen others like me in the system? If you have, tell me where, when, and under what circumstances your paths crossed and diverged afterward. The officer's eyes widen at the sight of Erliet. His face grows even paler than before, and his lips move in a wordless prayer, unable to utter a word in response. A whirlwind of orange and blue torments their souls. Can you not feel its gusts in the air all around us? Its hues are terrifying indeed. Henrik sets his hand on his weapon and nods at the trembling officer. I have seen people like this before, afraid of their own shadow. More than that, I have turned my underlings into this. He has been tortured. Okay. Who are you? We are... The officer swallows, gives you a strange look, and then closes his eyes. Emperor, forgive me.
You monkey never learn. I'm beginning to think that your kind is eager to step into our snares.
Well, that's not good. You gasp, sucking in the poisoned air, each breath scorching your insides like with liquid fire from throat to lungs. Every cell in your body is engulfed in maddening pain, as if you are being doused in molten metal, skinned alive, and subjected to yet another form of torture. You hear sounds coming from somewhere far away, the moans of your people, the shuffling of bare feet, and the light footsteps slowly getting closer. Rogue Trader. A long-awaited meeting indeed. You can barely see anything through the haze of agony, but you still remember the voice well. The voice of the Xenos who devastated your capital world. Marazai's face is hidden behind a helmet, but his tone leaves no room for doubt. He is smirking. Earliet, who is writhing in pain next to you, is barely able to breathe out. No! What have you done? Are you dissatisfied, my kin? I promised that you would have your precious craft world survivors, and so you will. I will take you to them. I might even be there to witness your jubilant reunion. Damn you. Henrik growls hoarsely as he tries to get up, driven more by rage than by physical strength. I will strangle you both myself. Marazai nonchalantly kicks the arms Henrik is using to prop himself up, and he tumbles to the ground. That seems unlikely, monkey. Both of your fates are now mine to decide. Servo drives wine under the tech priest's scarlet robes in a dogged but fruitless attempt to lift his body. The inferior flesh has betrayed me. You must have punished it poorly, Iron Monkey. No matter. As a captive, you will learn how to apply the art of torture to make it fear the very thought of betrayal. Marazai takes a close look at you and your companions, squirming in agony, then gestures nonchalantly to someone you cannot see. Bring in the injectors. The monkey I promised to Tarvantius are among them. I do not want these wretches to move an inch until they are in the hands of the Machinator? As for you, there's a disturbing gleam in the Draken's eyes. You will have your share of paralyzing dreams too, but I am going to keep you. You are far too precious to be surrendered to a madman playing with fire. Hold on. Did Earliet betray us? Yeah, because I don't remember her having this conversation. She did this behind my back. Earliet, you deceitful wretch. Earliet tries to respond, but the best she can muster is a tormented groan. What a display! Did you truly put your trust in my cousin? Did you think that between a monkey and her blood brother, she would choose you? Marazai laughed. Marazai's laughter drips with poison. Remember this and never forget it. You are an animal. When we have need of monkey, we use you. When we require something more, we turn to our equals. just as Earliette turned to me. His last words fill your head like the deafening echo of a ship's siren. The gas creeps deeper into your lungs, eating away at them hungrily. As the agony spreads down your every limb, you are suffocating. Are you enjoying the sensation? I had this poison made for you. Who could have thought that a monkey would one day earn such an honor? A special gift from Draken. But you're suffering. Xenos leans closer to you. I knew the taste would be exquisite, were to add a touch of the Drakari's talent for extracting anguish. However, there will be time for that later. No matter how I wish to play with you all, one after another, I need you for a purpose, Rogue Trader. Camarag awaits you. All of you. Mandrakes. Take them. Leave none behind. Well, this isn't good. In fact, this is the exact opposite of good. This is bad. This is very bad. How are we going to get out of this? We don't have like any sort of mythical powers like we did in Wrath of the Righteous. So, I don't know. Maybe the God Emperor will come to my rescue. That'd be nice, huh? What the hell? Are these bodies? Yeah, that's a body. Is this my cage? It's not very secure looking. Your consciousness emerges from an ocean of darkness and nightmares, as if someone's powerful hand reaches into its depths and brought you into the light. In a dark room, long and angular, shadows move around you and exchange remarks. One of the shadows approaches you, ripping apart the veil of pain and revealing features that look familiar to you. You are awake, monkey. Marazai's voice is sickeningly sweet. He is looking at you with idle interest, rolling a soft and milky-colored object from one hand to another. Our Toxin Masters spared no efforts to drag you out of the induced dream. I must commend the Nightmare Weavers. The emanations of fear you exuded in your delirium were worthy of the highest praise. However, it is time to finish what you were brought here for. It is time to work for the good of the Cabal, Rogue Trader. What do you want from me? Why am I still alive? Where are the others? What have you done to them? Burn in the Emperor's scorching light, you filthy Xenos. Why am I still alive? A good question, Rogue Trader. You are my tool, you see. A sharp and narrow scalpel that I will use to cut away the festering boil of the body of my Cabal. I spared no effort to set up this performance. The witnesses, the spies, the agents, and a small bargain to guarantee the result. All that is required of you is that you quietly play your part. I'll even go so far as to put you in your native surroundings, in a manner of speaking. But if I see you stepping out of your role, I will make sure that you bitterly regret it. Maybe I'll play my role better if I actually knew what it was. I shall do what you want. I've had enough suffering. Damn, I broke fast in that scenario. I guess we are led to believe we've been suffering and torment for a while. I wish the game would maybe do a better job of telling me how much time has passed. Like, between chapter 2 and this chapter, and then between what's happening here. How about we make do without roles and posturing? There's still a chance to strike a deal. Burn in the Emperor's scorching light, you filthy Xenos. We're not going to make a deal with him, but we're not going to play his game. Burn in the Emperor's scorching light. Marazai clicks his tongue and gently caresses the object in his hands with the claws of his glove, making it emit a little squeal. It looks like you have acquired a taste for pain, monkey. Have it your way, then. Resist the inevitable and know a new facet of suffering. The Drakari gestures to one of the shadows near you, and your head is forced backward. Mazari brings the hand holding the strange object closer. You manage to make out translucent, glossy skin, bluish, pulsating organs beneath, and a little head with a serrated jaw, before the Drakari pushes the larva into your face. Oh god, we're becoming a mind flayer! No! Carouse test failed. Oh boy. Sensing warmth, the creature springs into motion a moment later. as it blindingly pokes at your skin. It discovers your nostril and rushes forward, stretching the skin and tearing through the mucous membrane. Ugh. Unbearable pain overwhelms you as the larva begins to force its way through the soft tissue and cartilage, each of its movements causing a crunching noise to reverberate through your skull. The creature greedily bites into flesh and moves ever upward, past the bridge of your nose, past your eyes, and then something alien invades your consciousness. Darkness clouds your eyes, but the sensation of an alien presence does not relent. This is not a conscious mind, but something primitive yet unbelievably strong in its unknowable pursuit. It is crawling around in your thoughts, scratching them with its sides and changing their shape. Perhaps all this is just a bad dream, a quirk of the intellect exhausted by endless troubles. A calumny of a mind too weak for the burden it was made to carry. A stray light dawns at the edge of your perception. This is bad. Oh no. It's a lot of bodies.
You have disappointed us, rogue trader von Valancius.
Sorry. Ooh, this is bloody. Hope you guys aren't squeamish. Lord Captain, we received an astropathic message from Dragonis. Achilles Calendar reports a Xenos raid against a merchant ship in Gart Raffles Calamity.
Powers unseen.
We have identified the breed of Xenos that pose this threat. The Aldari, humanity's ancient and insidious foes. How is it that you were the only soul who managed to escape the trap on Riken Minoris? How much truth is there to the rumors that the heretic Conrad Voigtbier is spreading about you? I just realized this is the bridge of the ship. Do my eyes deceive me? Explain yourself, Elentak. Wait, what'd you say? Why is there a shard of Cruderok in your chamber? Ah, is that when she decided to betray me? I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself. Thanks.
You are accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind.
Oh boy. Pulsating strands stretch from under Cassia's headpiece. No, it's Cassia! One wrapping around her neck while the other drains her lifeblood through her weeping eye sockets and mouth. Oh no. Oh, my friends. Every exposed area of Argenta's skin is mottled with an intricate pattern of scarlet blisters, crimson indentations, and charred tissue. All of the cold trader's bones were broken. Oh god, her augmented arm was ripped from its socket, and the bones of every finger on the remaining hand are twisted and sticking out at strange angles. Oh god, that gave me chills. What a description. Pascal's augmetics were separated but not extracted from his body. The places where they connect to the organic tissue teem with predatory millipedes, feasting on the coagulating blood and accumulated pus. Abelard Viserian's limbs were amputated and then sewn back onto his body with remarkable skill and precision, using human tendons.
The tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
And here comes our principal witness, the rogue trader herself. Amix gives you a cold look. If the presented evidence was not enough to convince you, her testimony will conclude this confusing case, full of oath-breaking lies and heresy. You dragged this girl into this trial and now expect someone will lend an ear to a lowly heretic testimony? I thought better of you, Interrogator von Calyx. I was so very wrong. Lady Theodora's voice sounds even harsher and angrier than you remember. The Lord Inquisitor makes a vaguely dismissive gesture. Enough. Let her speak. The sooner this business is concluded, the better. Then let us continue. Shielded by the powers of the warrant of trade granted by the Imperium, Theodora von Valancius more than once allowed herself to openly collaborate with Xenos. You have never seen such a contemptuous grimace on the interrogator's face. She plunged her entire protectorate into apostasy and heresy, including the current rogue trader, and went out of her way to prevent the Inquisition and me personally from maintaining order inside the Expanse. Does the rogue trader admit to fraternizing with the Xenos, serving them as a puppet and rejecting God Emperor's blessed light for the sake of her heretical desires and base profit? You served the Xenos. You rejected his light. You reveled in your heretical desires and craved base profit. No, I didn't. Lies. The Xenos is gone. Why is the Lord Inquisitor here? And Theodora's reanimated corpse, too. Didn't she die? Everything is wrong here. Wait, something is wrong. Why are you all here? Where is Mirzai? What happened? I don't know. Submit. I do. Submit. I swear by the Emperor, every word is the absolute truth. Everything is wrong here. Died, you say? But who are you talking to if I did? Get one simple truth into your empty head. Your role in these events is negligible. You shall think me the Emperor on the golden throne if I so choose, and think me dead if it strikes my fancy. But this is not what matters right now. Just looking in your direction makes me sick. Why must I speak to this filth? The last words are obviously meant for the court, not you. What happened? That was strange. Hyrix bends over you with a crooked smile. Rogue Trader, are you alright? Or was your heretical association with Xenos so disruptive that you lost your mind? The mocking words do little to hide his irritation. The interrogator is obviously displeased with the turn of the conversation is taking. The Inquisitor leans forward slightly at the sight of your anguish. For a brief moment, the boredom in his eyes is gone. It was amusing, but the joke has outstayed its welcome. Theodora shoots the interrogator a nasty look. It is painfully obvious this heretic is dancing to your tune. Her word against mine? You had lost before you even unsheathed your blade, Heinrichs. You need not worry, dear Lord Captain. It was not my intention to bring up unsupported claims. Heinrichs produces a data slate and skillfully manipulates the device until he locates the necessary information. What the hell's going on? The interrogator gives the data slate a sour look and puts it away. There is not much evidence to collect, but the mere fact that the rogue trader inevitably ended up in the right place when the Drukhari attacked her worlds and merchant vessels, even sometimes late, is the best proof that she was collaborating with other Xenos. Who else would provide detailed information about the Cabal's future movements and raiding targets? Okay, I guess I have to submit. So I can either plead guilty or just say I cooperated. I mean, I guess I'm believing it. I did cooperate with Xenos. I guess I did cooperate with Earliet, right? So this isn't a complete lie. Cooperation is a double-edged sword. Sometimes you use your partner and sometimes your partner uses you. Which is what happened to the rogue trader. Lady Theodora used her to undermine the standing of the Imperium in the Expanse. The tribunal remained silent, although those present cast anxious glances at your predecessor. At this point, the tribunal probably wants to know what the true intentions of the Von Valancius dynasty are. The rogue trader claims she has been waging war against the Drukhari this entire time. Except, was there really a war? Or was it another carefully staged performance? Hyrix is looking at you closely, almost without blinking. Allow me to explain what actually happened. Imogene von Valancius personally invited the Drukhari to her worlds, and then used their strength and resources to sow chaos in the Expanse to gain leverage over her rivals. It's very convenient to play the victim while working with those who rob your neighbors, blind and terrify the worlds that pay you tribute. How much did you profit from this, rogue trader? Did you think I would not uncover your pathetic conspiracy? Enough of this circus, Heinrichs. I did not set up any attacks. You have uncovered mine and Theodore's plans. That is exactly what happened. It was Lady Theodora. She made me sign a blood pact to Drakari. Maybe... Okay. Willpower check. Or at least that is what you wanted to say. However, the alien will make you say something else entirely. It was originally Theodora's plan. She, her servants, always let me know where the next Drakari attack took place. Your pathetic attempts to paint me as a heretic are like a blunted rapier. Tedious and useless. Theodora's gaze is not directed at you. She's addressing Heinrichs. I do not think so. Another witness to your atrocities arrived alongside the rogue trader. Arliette silently takes a graceful step forward. If the court so desires, my speech will run like a river and wash away your doubts. I found a shard of my home in the rogue trader's chambers. An entire craft world vanished among the stars, the only clue to its fate resting in the hands of this monkey. That was when I began to suspect that she had something to do with the misfortune that had befallen my Cruderok. Do not be deceived by her breed. There is a cunning predator lurking behind the fluttering of fragile butterfly wings. The monkey before you is a bizarre amalgamation of qualities not usually inherent in her feeble species. She has mastered the mysteries of many of this world's cultures. The secrets of the universe and the ancient artifact, the fine art of war, the intricacies of deceit, all are embodied in a single monkey, however hard it may be to believe. However, the thread that bound our paths broke the moment I realized the monkey's involvement in the disappearance of my home. To flee the rogue trader, I tracked down and eliminated her chief tracker, who has pursued our kin in this part of the galaxy for many years, and thus earned clemency before the court. So, Achilles did not simply vanish. You helped him disappear. Heinrichs nods curtly. I didn't even know he disappeared. I say he had only himself to blame. An agent who cannot recognize an impending threat is useless. Heinrichs nods with satisfaction, noticing your reaction, or rather, the lack of it. The court has been presented with enough evidence, and I hope no one is harboring any doubt as to the guilt of the von Valences dynasty. But let us all allow the rogue trader to say her final word. We are all curious to know what you have gleaned from this inquiry. Now I see that I've been blind. The Xenos have been fighting one another all this time, and I was their unwitting cat's pawn. I'm still struggling to make sense of what's going on here. Mercy? I am nothing but a puppet in this charade. Everything that has taken place at this trial is a vicious lie. Number 4. You try to push the words out of your throat, but they become stuck in a suffocating lump, choking you. Heinrichs notices your struggle and quickly changes the subject. The rogue trader is obviously stunned by the realization. Theodora has been using her this entire time to impede me. Enough. Nice throne. After the spell is lifted, staggering pain pierces your body. Darkness clouds your vision and nausea creeps up your throat. But the wounds you manage to forget soon remind you that you are still alive. Archon Nazrakai. Marazai Aziriesh Draken of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest. First Blade of Lady... Oh my god, these names. Remiris. Eviscerator of Illyridis. Blaze of the Barcog Kingdom and Slayer of Corosius the Pale. The commanding inhuman voice tears you from the vice of agony. and you see the silhouette of a Drakari whose very presence makes your innards clench. How dare you come before the Council of the Archons of the Dark City with this lesser creature? Look at the Drakari upon the throne. Look at the female Drakari. Look at Mazerai. Look at Erliet. Listen to the conversation. Let's look at the female one. Hey, success. The Xenos is wearing armor encrusted with jewels and stands calmly next to the speaker. Such behavior is typical of the Xenos occupying the higher tiers of the Drakari hierarchy, which means you are facing one of the Archons. Look at Erliet. Erliet absorbs every word, occasionally wincing in pain and covering her weeping wounds. Her posture and gestures are full of tension, like prey cornered by a pack of predators. Erliet shrinks under the hungry stares of those around her. Okay, so she's not faring too well, so that's good. That she might maybe at least regret what she did if she did betray us. Mazerai. Or Marazai. A triumphant grin erupts on Marazai's face, but the Xenos remains surprisingly composed and does not dare to interrupt the unknown speaker. Look at the Drakari upon the throne. One half of his face is hidden behind a golden mask with an intimidating visage. The other half is showing a malicious, sharp-toothed leer. The Xenos' elaborate armor is decorated with skulls and patches of human skin impaled on countless blades and hooks. He carries himself with authority and ease as though he is a ruler who holds the threads of fate of all those present tightly in his grasp. With the greatest respect, mighty Naz. I'm gonna call you Naz. Can I call you Naz? Thank you. Archon of the Cabal, the Black Heart, first among the chosen, voice of the overlord of the Dark City, bringer of demise, conqueror of 100 worlds. Naz dismisses Marazai like a bothersome fly. The Council of Archons has heard enough platitudes, Drac and Marazai. It no longer wishes to... Sly intrigues ruthless chill to jagged ice. Turns lips. A vitriol verbose, the cut and thrust. Keep time with fate's own machinations grave. But whose deft footwork leads to naught but dust? While from its brutal finish none can save, this play the puppet master granted me. Through murky stalls, a path obligingly. The great puppet master? Has Vect himself invited you to this chamber? The Archon chokes on his words, but quickly regains his composure. No matter. You may be our guest, Arbinian. But you're merely a spectator in this performance, and spectators do not belong on the stage. As you undoubtedly know, do not interfere. The stranger presses a delicate finger to the lips of his sorrowful mask and says, with a twinkle in his eye, "A shadow in the shadows will I be." Look at the Aldari who interrupted the trial. The bright motley... What was the chances on that? I guess not bad. Yeah, not bad. The bright motley, the hollow suit, the mask hiding its owner's face, and the graceful, subtle movements. Before you stands a Harlequin, another representative of the multifaceted Aldari race. The Xenos catches your eye and nods. For a moment, the play of shadows on the mask appears to twist its expression into a mischievous grin. Okay, what do I know about Vect? You've heard many gruesome tales about the atrocities of the Drakari, but the cruelest and vilest always involved as Drubal Vect, the Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, the supreme overlord of Camarog, and the most dangerous of all his dark kind. Damn Xenos, I'll burn all of you in this den of heresy in the God Emperor's name. Hey, Archon, or whatever your name is, I shall soon be adding your mask to my collection of Xeno artifacts. Stop acting like I'm not here. I'm just gonna listen. Marazai. Considering the circumstances, the Archon looks around the room and rests his troubled gaze on the Xenos in bright armor who interrupted him. The Council finds Archon Ymirius, guilty. The blade of your truth cut through the shadowy veil concealing her transgressions. However, a glint of cruel mockery appears in his eyes. How dare you insult the council with such a pathetic complaint? You should have ripped Ymirius' heart out with your own hands and granted her soul to Vecht, if you wanted to atone for the mistake of the reaving tempest. Marazai's eyes widen, filled with astonishment and disbelief. He seems to have been certain of the outcome and did not expect what he is hearing now. His lips twist in an enraged snarl, hatred directed at the Xenos on the throne, and yet it finds no outlet under the gazes of the dozens of Jakari in the chamber. To contradict my decision is to contradict the decision of Vecht himself, fool. Something in the Xenos' tone makes your heart skip a beat. Allow me to discipline you for your weakness. Today, the Drakon will lose his wings and plunge to the very bottom of the chasm. You will go to the arena to atone for your mistakes and impertinence alongside the rabble you have dragged to the Camarag. If you are a true Drakon, you will rise again. If you do not, your suffering will satiate the worthy. Lay down your weapons and follow the guards. I will let you keep what little dignity you have left. This is my final gift to you, Marazai. Huh. I was not expecting that. The Archon nods in satisfaction and makes an unfamiliar gesture. The guards draw closer to you. Let us return to you. Wait. That's me? Why is my name so hard to pronounce? Ramirez? Ramirez? The Harlequin's laughter interrupts the Archon and echoes under the vaults of the chamber in a resounding baritone. And all the masks upon their masks now stand. The slave of vanity, the spire, ascends. The thief and the traitor cast downward by her hand. Unbeknownst to all, their fate depends. Upon a lead unseen, a player green. The Harlequin leans forward and eyes you with a genuine interest. I feel like there's probably more meaning in those little rhymes than I'm gleaming. Or gleaning? Gleaming? Yeah. Is this how you treat the hospitality of Camarag, Arbinian? The Archon angrily balls his fist. Man, this episode has been a lot of talking. My voice is getting tired. The Archon angrily balls his fist, the shadow of his wrath hanging over the Eldari interloper like a thundercloud. I thought your words were worth more. You insult me by interrupting the trial again. Zeno sweeps into a theatrical bow without taking his eyes off Naz's face. You, Archon, speak a just rebuke in truth. Fate's melodies and snarls fantastic have entrapped me here. And when I heard them play, I could not keep my lips from grinning wide. Here comes the hour for shadows to retreat. To where the curtain waits to rise, the laugh, with no beginning, now sends forth the call. What is happening? I'm so confused. Am I actually a Xenos? Did Earliet betray me? Did she not? What happened to Marazai? What's he after? What are they after? Where's Voigtvir in all this? I don't know what's going on. Oh, they just... Am I still alive? Is that me? The world is an impenetrable haze of warm pain. You lie motionless. No, you rest. In the murky gloom, slowly dissolving into nothingness. Sometimes your response is troubled by unpleasant and persistent tremors coming from the place where your legs used to be. You do your best to ignore them. Did I lose my legs? Holy crap, this is insane. Away, you vulture. This is not your prey. A vaguely familiar voice reaches you through the curtain of darkness, but your disobedient thoughts refuse to reveal where and when you have heard it before. Was it just recently, or 100 lifetimes ago? The trembling coming from your legs is replaced with a violent jerking motion. and then it finally stops. From the phantasmagoria retreat and deftly seize my merchant vagabond. The puppet master strings left dangling again rise up to take your place and dance. A spark ignites in the darkness, and its light ruthlessly cuts through the gloom that envelops you. An ugly image of the reality around you assaults your retina. You can feel your body again and realize it is filled with pain. Your shoulder is sore from an injection. Help. Rogue Trader Imogene von Valancius lies before you. Kneel and help me to rise. Ignore the vaguely familiar voice. Until I get a cup of recaf, my vital status is yet to be determined. I feel like I'm probably a little broken. I'm gonna help. Quiet laughter reaches your ears. Your legs require direction, merchant mine. Therefore, address your pleas to them, not me. Their thirst for dancing may yet spur them on. Feel your body. Every single inch of your body is suffering. Satisfied with this result, you do not delve into a detailed examination of your misfortune. All your equipment is gone, as are your shoes. You do not even have a knife at your hand to fend off enemies, or to open your veins. Ugh. Damn. Look around. You are surrounded by the dead. Numerous corpses, mutilated bodies, and pieces thereof. Humans, Drukhari, and other Xenos unfamiliar to you lie motionless in the gruesome mortuary. Look at your rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry figure of the person who came to your aid. He appears to be tall, and your mind emphatically refuses to continue, for every moment of concentration causes you suffering. I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you? A dream obscure of death, deliverance, illuminating will and agony. Where am I? Among the shadows and the wings you lie, where taut are pulled the puppet master strings. The stranger intricately links his fingers to mimic the tools of a puppeter. My companions, where are they? Not here. The roles have been decided now, but if you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together, or to doom. The figure's cruel laughter follows. This overture is in verse, the final lines. The merchant's time to tread the boards has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage, and take my parting gift, a humble prop. The stranger deposits something in your hands and disappears into the twilight. Gift from beyond the grave. Attempt to rise. You may have commanded multiple planets and millions of lives in your former life, but in this new reality, not even your feet will obey you. As if to punish you for your arrogance, your disobedient limbs send a sharp jolt of pain up your body. Remember all the people whose lives depend on you, or dogmatic, overcome this trial in the Emperor's name, for your service to him is not yet ended. Rise, gather your strength, and simply rise. Stay down. We're gonna try and do the Iconoclast one. Failed. You try to resurrect the faces of your friends in your memory, but they all seem to be cloaked in an impenetrable haze. Pain prevents you from focusing on any of them, and anger and despair start to overwhelm you. You must remember, you cannot die here. Spurred on by hopelessness, you make another attempt to get up. Your bare feet feel like they are stuffed with rags and refuse to obey. You have to draw upon all your willpower to suppress the rebellion and stand upright. The pain that engulfs your whole body immediately makes you question the wisdom of this act of defiance. Find a way to escape Kamarok, or Kamarag. Find the missing companions. Agony of Flaying. Even a slight breeze now causes you searing pain. Darkened eyes, hamstrung. Oh my god. Your tendons have been carefully cut with a thin, sharp blade in order to cripple you without completely robbing you of ability to move. Oh. I don't think I've ever had a game torture my character this badly. This is insane. You can feel something crawling inside your eye. You have lost most of the vision in it. Your bones have deformed, curved, and misaligned, making your movements clumsy and your body feel alien. And we got a fresh injury too. Your body is mangled by cruel torture. You're on the verge of death. Gift from beyond the grave. A pistol. There we go. I feel like we shouldn't have these things on, right? Guess I don't even have a backpack, but yeah. We don't have any gear. Well, we have a pistol. Okay. All right, guys. I think that is where we're going to end this episode. Whew, what a dark episode. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like some of the descriptions, I felt pain. just reading them. That was insane. Whew. All right. Well, that's where we're gonna end this one. And the next one, we'll try to get out of here. I don't know how we're gonna get out of here without more help, with just a pistol. But we'll see what we can do. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.